my person go in there and all that. They don't know that the person actually is supposed to work for them. If you understand that you're putting this person in to go and betterment of your state or your nation or your village and all that, then they will understand. I don't think they understand that. That's why most of the people in the rural, maybe in the urban, should I say the urban, maybe they should actually, education is the main thing we need. I don't think we do.
Femi, let's look at the aspect of, you mentioned in your statement the incident of a particular senator that the process of recalling were made and it was carried out, but it wasn't successful. Yeah. Part of it now, do you think, on the question I threw to Marlene, do you think our electorate, do they really know that this power belongs to them with their PVC, they have their power, then they recalling?
Yeah. But you got to look,
because I haven't seen any senator that has been recalled from the House.
And I will tell you that the chance of you succeeding in recalling is going to be very slim. Because why? They've made sure that the process of recalling is so cumbersome and so tedious that for you to even be able to achieve victory is almost impossible. So these are the sort of things that we have. Just like our judges have created an immunity for themselves, which is not in the Constitution, whereby they're now saying, you can't allow us to be taken out because you need to go to the NJC. You need to go to the NJC where we decide and we say, well, you know, well, we're not going anywhere. And that's the end of it. So all these kind of rules that are put in place, stumbling blocks for our success. The Constitution is an ass. The law is an ass. And we need legislators that are going to change the law. If we don't change the law, how can things happen? And education, like...
Yeah, let's take that. Oh. No, it's going to be on.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you
lost seems we lost it. The person will call back again.
Okay.
No.
Stop it. Stop. Okay. So, going back to education, as Msteeq said, education is key. And for me, I can't understand why, for the life of me, we don't have free education as a right for every citizen in Nigeria up to the first degree. And you know why that is so scandalous? It's because my mother had free education under youth action.
Yeah, it seems somebody is on the line. Let's quickly pick it. She didn't lose it.
Just leave this one. Once you do this,
yeah, leave it on there. Yeah. As I was saying, my mother had, during the action group era, she had free education with our law.
Is it that 1979 or the AG era? AG era. That's the first
1950s or so. She had free education. I studied free education during the Awolowo era under UPN. I went to school between 81 and 84 in Nigeria. I even had free health. So what I'm trying to say is that most of our leaders, especially in the Southwest,
I get it.
Okay.
Especially
Hello?
I think they are monitoring from there.
Okay. I had free education, as I was saying, and most of our leaders, the current set of leaders, especially in the Southwest, had free education. Now you want to ask, on what basis do they not think that the current state of the current youth and children shouldn't have the same right that they had? Many of them went to university where they were given bursaries and so on and so forth. They can't believe that they can't deliver it. It's because of bad governance that they're not delivering it. It's not because of their lack of funds or all these excuses, because they're diverting those funds, the funds that they should be using for education. They're diverting it to their own
private pockets.
Exactly. So free education must be a must. And I find it outstanding that neither of the two parties have made it a manifesto imperative for us to have free education. The problems in lots of the North is because they lack education. They're behind.
It's virtually everywhere.
No. Look, you've got to look at it this way. They've always been behind educationally. And then the fact that it's not free, and we know that Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world. So if they now have to pay for education, people that haven't got money, they're not going to prioritize education, are they? So at the end of the day, that gap will widen. And then what happens when you have a widened gap of unemployed youth who are uneducated? You get the likes of Boko Haram. So if you can have the likes of Boko Haram, you have kidnappings, you have killings, you have ritual killings, you have all these things, because these youth have got nothing to do. Or you have people who are educated, got no jobs. That's a problem. So we need to get education sorted out. Sorted out, really.
Yeah, sadly, Mr. Femi, thank you very much indeed. Mr. Manning, thank you for your contribution as well. It's like we are coming to the end of this program. I sincerely appreciate your time and appreciate your contribution as well. On this note, this is where we are going to draw the curtain of this program. Until next week, when we bring a new edition of this program, I think then we'll be discussing about the result, discussing about the new elected president of Nigeria. So, my name is HeritageTV Marlene. Thank you for watching us, and next week we bring you new edition of this program. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. I think we're okay.
Are we okay? It's unfortunate that we didn't get